Meeting is being recorded. Yes.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining our Facebook Live today. Let's hope this works. It is our first time trying this Facebook method because we know that Zoom has been disconnected with Facebook, so we have to go another way to actually make this happen. So hopefully this is actually what's going live. If not, we're doing this as a recording as well. So today I have my special guest Kylie here. She is an amazing travel agent that is helping us to organize the Yeah the Girl 40 Plus cruise. So I heard that there's some question that has been going on. So Kylie, can you just introduce yourself to our audience first?
Yeah, hi everybody. Kylie's my name. My business is KB for Travel and Cruise, and I obviously do book travel for anyone and everyone and specialize in cruising. And lately I've been doing group cruises. So I'm here to help Martha with the Girls 40 Plus group cruise this time round. They had a great time last time, and hopefully this one will be even bigger and better. So
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
excited to send you guys away in September.
Hmm. That's it. Okay, there was some question, there was some confusions on the app that they have on their
Mhm.
online system. They're saying that they fully booked out, so it really
No,
freaked us out. But
I
we both
rang to
checked.
double check, and I've in my system. There's still quite a few rooms, any type
Yeah,
of category. They're all still available. I don't know.
yeah.
P&O's probably trying to tell us something that you need to book quickly or something. I don't know, but there's definitely rooms available. It's not sold out. And I can access all types of rooms. So if you want interior, ocean view, balcony, they're all still there.
Excellent. So, what are some of the things that, as our cruiser, should know? Because I last time I have about 8 ladies that never been on a cruise before.
One thing that you probably should be aware of with cruising is when you see the price, it's mainly all inclusive. Like there's not that much that you have to buy on top of what you see. Alcohol is one thing that you do buy, and if you want treatments in the day spa or something along those lines, but pretty much all your meals, all your entertainment, all the activities, all the facilities, all the things they run on board, it's all included in the price that you see. So cruising is actually quite good value when you compare it to if you wanted to go stay in the city for the night or something along those lines. You're paying quite a cheap price for a night's accommodation that includes theatre production, it includes trivia, bands, like you name it pretty much, and you can get it on a cruise. So it includes a lot for the price you pay.
Yes, because like a lot of people say, oh, like, it's 500 and something dollars for 3 nights. It sounds expensive, but think about it this way. I
Yeah,
recently saw an ad on for Nelson Bay for 3 nights of accommodation for 399. That's just accommodation. That does
yeah,
not include all your meal.
yeah.
Most
All
of your
your
drink that you get from the
yeah,
buffet is actually
yeah,
free. Your breakfast,
yeah,
coffee, and tea is free
yeah,
as well. So,
yeah,
like in Sydney these days, you go out for a meal, that's already $80 plus for 2 people. Okay,
yeah,
it's not that cheap. And you are having specialty restaurant, 3 different one of them are already included in this
yeah,
cruise. So you have Italian, you have French, modern French, Australian, as well
yeah.
as a Chinese fusion restaurant
Yeah,
as
and
well.
food's in abundance in a cruise. Like if you don't like a particular food, you can just go
Mm.
get another food, and you can pretty much eat the whole time you're on there if you really wanted to.
Oh, my parents does that. So basically, we do the early dinner session,
Yeah,
which is about 5 to 5:30. So one of the reason why we do that is so we can catch the show at 7 o'clock. And
yeah,
even it starts at 7 o'clock, you need to get a seat by 6:30 if you
yeah,
want to actually find a good seat. So that's what
yeah,
we do. That's why that we had an earlier dinner, and then so
yeah,
we can catch the show and do all the things after that as well. And then, like, I admit that I'm one of the person that, like, my parents was the same. We go into one of the specialty restaurant, have dinner. After the show, my mom would go back to the buffet and for some dessert at the buffet. And the dessert is amazing up there. So
yeah,
it's true that, like, there's always this option. And what we did last time, because for P&O cruises, after 9 p.m., there's no more like free food available in a way. If you're going into the pizza or the specialty restaurant, you do have to pay a little bit extra, not a lot. I think a full-size pizza was about $14-15. So it wasn't a huge amount as well. So all of those is like if you want something to eat, that's what we did. We save a few plate and put it in
Yeah,
our
you can
room. So
take. Yeah.
after disco or after nightclub or after karaoke, we just go back and actually eat all of that. So that's what we did last time.
Yeah, and there's so much food. Like you can even grab an apple or a muffin or a cake or a few cakes and put them in your room for later. But yeah,
Mm.
the food is in an abundance basically, and pretty much they'll have any type of food you want. Like they'll have in the pantry, which is like the buffet area, they'll have
Mm.
like an Indian or a roast or a fish and chips or like pretty much anything's there. So yeah, that like you name it, you can pretty much get it. I think on a cruise, and it's all nice as well. I find the food quite
Yes.
nice.
I was only on the Pacific Adventure like earlier this month, and the food was actually really good. I ended up
Yeah,
to actually enjoying the buffet as well, which I didn't do last time, but this time I actually did enjoy the buffet breakfast that they have over there. And that's the convenience of on a cruise, because I think some people actually worry about what am I going to do on a cruise? We're stuck there for 3 days.
oh, there's so much.
There's so much
Yeah,
that
and
I
you
can
get
tell
like
you.
probably a 4-page itinerary of
Mm,
offerings from P&O. Plus, with
mm,
going with a group like yourself, you meet up with the other ladies, and you'll
mm.
have other offerings on top of that as well. So you can do as much or as little as you want, because there's so many options really. They have a bit of everything. I think you could do like I don't know, sewing or a dance class or trivia or board games or sit by the pool if that's all you want to do. There's so many options. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's really great.
definitely. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of people like, I didn't choose to have an internet package only because I want complete social detox. That's what
Yeah.
I wanted on a cruise. No one can find me. Yeah, that was my go-to. But for those of us that who have family at home or kids that they need to communicate with, I believe the cheapest option of the internet was only about 20 something dollars that
Yeah, I
you
think
can
it's 20,
still
yeah,
20
20 a
something.
day or something. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get emails and social media
messenger.
on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
You can go different levels up if you want to watch like live stream YouTube and stuff like that. But realistically, you could go to the movies on the cruise ship as well if you wanted to do stuff like that. And they do have a lot of stuff on your in-room TV if
Mm.
you're having media withdrawals or something along those lines. But yeah, $20 a day is not much, just to
Yeah.
stay connected if you want to. But on the P&O app, you can still communicate with friends if you don't have the Wi-Fi package. You can communicate through the P&O app
Yeah,
on board.
which is
So,
all included in our
yeah,
fare as well. That was one of the good things that I actually come back into it, because I didn't buy the internet package, so I was using the P&O app to
yeah,
contact everyone to let them know, hey, this is what we're doing on tour. If you want to join us, come and join us. That's completely fine. I always say that in a good cruise like this, we have itinerary set out for you, but you don't have to come with us if you just
yeah,
want a day of sleep. If you just
yeah.
want to sit by the pool, you don't have to come to our activity. It is free time for you to actually go and
Yeah.
enjoy the day.
The best thing about joining a group is you can reduce the cost by sharing the room, but
Mm,
also you're meeting like people that you would never have met before other than being on the group cruise.
mm.
And usually they're people at the same stage in life and all that kind of stuff. So you do find that you got a lot of similar interests and things like that with the people who come on board. So it's just basically making friends by joining the group, I'd say.
I have to say yes, because this time that I pair everyone together based on their interests and performance, and everyone just said that you match us up so
Yeah,
perfectly. Like
yeah,
I really made a friend for life, and that's what's really good about coming onto something like this. Like we had last time, we have 11 strangers. Okay, we don't know each other, and four people come from Brisbane, one people come from Melbourne, and then one come from SA. So we got all people coming from everywhere, just
yeah.
trying to group together and actually have some great time. And even last time we had the incident where like there was a man overboard, so we have a huge delay of getting on, but we still managed managed to have a wonderful time. And luckily, like my house was actually very close to the airport. So everyone decided to come to my place. We have lunch, we had breakfast, we had a great talk, have a walk in the beach, and then before we go on board. So that was actually really easy and organizing. So what are some of the things that people have to know when they're booking this cruise with you?
As in, like, know about the cruise or know about the booking procedure,
Yeah, the
or
booking procedure and things like that.
basically what we're doing is we're going with what because it's quite hard to say an exact price, because P&O, they might change their price tomorrow, or they might have the same price until next week. So we never know the exact price. So basically what we're saying is the P&O price will be the price plus $95, which is what we're offering as the group package to be part of the group. So whatever you see online with P&O, not at the moment, because at the moment it's saying it's sold out, but it's not sold out. Whatever you see online with P&O will be the price plus $95. So it also varies depending on what type of room you want to get. Like if you want to get a room that's an interior room that doesn't have a window at the front of the ship, that's the cheapest you can get. Middle of the ship's more expensive for interior, but then there's the upgrade of having a window, ocean view, which is a window that doesn't open. Or then there's another upgrade of having a balcony room, which is a actual sliding door, and you have a chair and a table outside, so you can sit outside on your balcony. So depending on what rooms people pick is the price level, and the position in the ship is also a different price level as well. But Martha can match based on what types of rooms people want, as well as their interests and things like that for teaming up with roommates. And so we're taking the $200 deposit initially, with the remainder due, as in the case with all cruises, is 3 months before the sail date. So we're creeping up to that date quite soon anyway. So if people are booking, they might be at a stage where they might have to pay the full amount straight away, because all cruises will have the payment due 3 months beforehand. But at this stage, we are waiting for a sale to come out, because as we get closer to the sale dates as well, P&O do have some sales to sell out as many rooms as they can before the sale date. So we're hoping that there will be a sale on this particular cruise where that we can jump on it and get the best deal for everyone.
Definitely. So for anyone who are interested to join us, all you have to do is just to fill in that pop-out form that I gave you. If you want to, feel free to fill out the cruising buddy survey, as well as booking in a call with me. Because as soon as that we got your information, we know who to contact and how to contact you when the sale is on. Because like last time we went during the sales time, so I literally got 3 days to talk to everyone who was thinking about going. But I understand with work and things like that, sometimes you just need to block out our time. So that's why this time that we are letting everyone knows that this is the time available. This is what we're doing. So you can start planning ahead. And if we are estimating and hoping that will be on sale around July area, that's actually what we're hoping to have. So as soon as that come out, we'll send you an email, we'll send you a text message, because we got your detail now, and then we can let you know, hey, sale is on. You need to actually make that decision within the 3 days before the sales end. Would you like to go ahead? And that moment, you will need to be having the full payment. Last 2 times I saw that exact cruise on sale, it was $384. But guess what? They do change every single day. Even last time during the early on the day 1 of the sale of my cruise that we actually went on, it was $374. And then the next day already went up to $384. So it every single day is different. And then the last day, it went up to about $400 and something. So if you do want to go and you're serious about joining us on this, I do recommend to actually book in the first day when the sale is on. So that's why that we're giving you all this plenty of notice to work out, okay, if I need to actually take time off or do something like that, you can do that. But if you say this is too stressful, I'm happy to pay a little bit more to secure my holiday. Yes, book it in straight away so we can actually get your room secure.
Yeah. So you're taking the details and sort of matching people up. So as soon as the sale comes on, we can get onto it straight away and no one misses out, basically.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what we're wanting to do. Like for a lot of us that who say that first time cruiser, they're a little bit worried, don't know what to do. Guess what? Because last time we have 8 people that haven't been on a cruise before, I actually got a 13-page booklet to help you to go through the process from disembarkment. What do you bring? What do you like? What is the extra things that you need to be aware about? Is all actually detailed in there. So don't worry. When you actually book, I'm a first time cruiser, I don't know what to do. I got a booklet for you that will actually help you out on the way. And there's plenty of YouTube video teaching you how to pack and stuff like that. It's not hard. Okay, just let me tell everyone, we're only going for 3 days. Okay, we're not going for 3 months. Don't need that big suitcase. Okay, we really don't need that much.
And I'm always available if anyone has any questions or anything as well. Like, I'm happy to walk you through various things if you can't figure out how to do it, because once you do make a booking, you get a login and you pretty much have to enter all your details in online on what P&O call their cruise control. It's quite easy. You pick your boarding time, you enter in your emergency contact details and things like that. So yeah, it's not hard at all. But yeah, you've got your booklet. I'm available, so yeah, it's easy, and there's plenty of people around that can assist as well. So
Definitely, like that's why I got Kylie coming with me this time. I'm like, last time it was a lot of work for me. So no, I need someone to actually help
but
me
now
to
you're an expert. You're an expert now, you know.
learning, definitely learning. I do love cruising myself. Even that, like a lot of people worry about seasickness. I definitely go to my doctors and make sure that I got something prescribed. Yes, there's a few over counter, but I still find that the doctor ones is actually better. So that's what I use to make sure that I'm actually okay. And be prepared that like you may still feel a little bit of a land movement when you come back 1 or 2 days to it. That's what happens to me all the time. But I naturally got vertigo, so that's just how it is. But on the cruise, I was completely fine.
It's surprising though how big cruise ships are though. If you haven't been on a cruise before, it's literally surprising. You could think that you're in a shopping center more than an actual ship, because they're way bigger than what you'd ever expect. Like, you're literally walking around, there's various rooms, like various pubs, various
Yeah,
everything really. And you would never even imagine that what you're on is floating in water because they're that
yeah,
big.
it
So
is.
you not that, like, probably not heaps of people would get seasick because there's not as much movement as what you would expect either.
Mm,
It just depends if you're lucky or not, and on the weather
yeah.
really, I think.
Definitely, definitely. It really depends on the weather. But like, you know what? All of us survived last time. Even 8 of
Yes.
them have never been on a cruise before. Everyone survived and we had a great time. Like it was really lovely to see everyone dress up as well because they are theme nights, okay?
Yes.
Even on a 3-night cruise that we got a Gatsby night where we do all the Gatsby dance together, all dress up in Gatsby. And we also have a white night as well. And I love the white night DJ that we had songs and like more from the 90s, which is like in our age group, and we were just dancing. It was so good to get our hair loose and have a great time.
Yeah, the theme nights are quite popular and they're a lot of fun, aren't they? Like, you don't often get the opportunity to dress up that much these days. So
Mm.
the Gatsby is always popular. And white's an easier sort of style to dress in. Just wear white, basically.
Yeah, it is
But
fun. Like, I got my white dress, my one only white dress, and that's what I do. And with short hair, guess what I do? I put a lot of different hair accessory on to make myself look amazing. Why not? I'm going all out, putting all my makeup on and just having fun.
I mean, as ladies, we don't mind dressing up and all that. But what I often say to people too is, if you don't want to, you don't have to, because you don't feel out of place, because there's
Yeah,
always the people on the ship that don't dress up, and it doesn't matter. Like, no one cares.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
all good, whatever you feel like, basically.
Yeah. That's what's sort of fun about it. And what is also another additional, if you're still worried that you've got nothing to do on the cruise after all the trivia, after all the
No.
game, after all the bowling, after everything, I am wanting a 2-hour workshop for all our
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
here to increase our confidence, because I know that a lot of the times that because one of the reasons why we don't speak out, we don't actually shine, is because we have that insecurity in ourselves. So because for I am a super confidence coach, so I do coach women to learn how to overcome the fear, feel it, but do it anyway. So I'm going to run a special 2-hour workshop on that. It is not included in your fare. It is an additional of very, very affordable, $37 on top. So if you want to actually do some confidence training with me, that is an additional option that you can pick, and you just need to let Kylie know when you actually make the booking, and we'll
Yeah,
put you an invoice on that separately.
that's a fantastic value add to the group. I'm sure that everyone will be interested in doing that. Like, who doesn't want to feel better after 2 hours with you, Martha?
Oh, definitely. Because like I believe that confidence is the base for everything. When you have confidence, you will be able to speak louder, to speak your truth, know your boundary, and go alignment with your value. That is the one major thing. And I know that for a lot of us who are coming onto a cruise, this may be the first time that we have time for ourselves after we've got married, have kids. There's all this responsibility that we have in our head. That's why I say that think of it this way: 3 days, no kids, no partner, no cleaning, no cooking, no one running around crazy, and you can do absolutely anything you want.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that right?
amazing.
Oh,
It should be a requirement, I reckon. Mums need to have 3 days off at least once a year and go on the cruise. Feel good about themselves. Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
yeah, because like think about it this way, we get so caught up at the daily nitty-gritty of our life. Without that period of just a break, we won't be the best version of ourselves. So for everyone's sake, including ourselves, go and do something for you. That will make you a much, much nicer person when you come back.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how I see it. So is there any other common questions that you like to actually share with us?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, one question I usually get asked with the 3-day cruises is, where's it going? Which ports of call is it going to?
Mm,
The P&O does the 3-day cruises as what they call taster cruises, so they
mhm,
don't actually go anywhere. Like, they're cruises to nowhere, they say.
mhm,
But basically, it's a chance for everyone to get on board, see what it's like on a cruise, to see
mhm,
if they enjoy it, and then if they do, obviously the idea is that they'll book a longer one in the future, perhaps go out to the South Pacific, New Zealand, or something like that in the future. But the 3-day cruises specifically, you get on in Sydney, you go out to sea, and then you come back to Sydney after 3 days. But there's certainly a lot of fun on board, so you won't feel bored. You won't feel like you need to do anything, go anywhere in particular. You'll still have fun. So don't worry about not having fun, because you certainly will, I'm sure.
Oh, we will. Like I'm a karaoke queen, so I go to
Yeah.
every single karaoke session that there is. I went to 5 last time for a 5-day cruise, so that was amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. And of course, you're more than welcome to come with me, or just having a rest, or having like our little group have like different little group together, and they just spend time lying around the cruise. Some of them just wanted to read a book around, and like someone said to me, I haven't read a book in 5 years because I don't have time. And now that they have all this time to themselves, they just wanted to relax, and that's just been amazing experience
Yeah,
for them.
it's so nice. I
Mm,
think that's the only time I get the chance to read a book as well, is on a cruise. But yeah, a lounge chair by the pool in the sun,
mm.
like hopefully there's sun, is what I like to do as well. So it sounds good.
Oh, I think that someone actually asked me before. They said that, hey, I want to pay and do all the booking myself, but I want to join us. Can I pay the $95 on top? The answer is yes, you can do that as well. But you do need to let Kylie know about the booking so we can actually link everything together. Because one of the things that we do for you is to arrange the dinner together.
Yeah, it doesn't cost like what you see with P&O, and what if you book it through me, it's exactly the same. Like, I don't
Mm,
charge any extra.
mm,
The extra is the $95 anyway. And when I'm booking the group, I'm linking you up with a specific number, so that anytime someone makes a dinner reservation, which we'll do as a group, we can actually make it prior as well. So most people can only make the booking when they get on the ship, but I
yeah.
can make the bookings prior. So we definitely get the specialty restaurants like Dragon Lady and Angelo's.
Mm,
So I link everyone's bookings together so that we can be part of the group, and we can reserve, like for your thing that you're doing with the confidence building, Martha, we can
mm.
reserve a room for that as well. So we can do all that prior to people getting on the ship. So by booking through me, you're part of the group, and that's just an easy way to do it, so we can include people in the numbers, basically.
Definitely, definitely. So, like, I know that one of the other question is that, oh, what is that $95 on top extra for? I say, okay, if we can explain that here, it is for administration fee. It takes a lot of effort to arrange a big group together.
Yeah.
It is also for our marketing material, also for promotion, as well as organizing group activity together, some of the material that we may need to use. And that's mainly what is that for. And everyone who are joining our cruise will get a special custom-made lanyard as well. The lanyard is very useful for you to go on a cruise because you need to, that's where you're going to put your key card of your room. So it just, you need that everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Because they most of the time they don't take payments, they don't take cash on the cruise. It's all done for your cruising card. So that's what the lanyard is for. And I also prepare some special gifts for our group as well. So that is actually what you're paying for, the whole experience, the coming onto as a group. Don't have to worry about pretty much anything. And if you want help, we're here to support you.
Yeah. And the lanyard, your room card is your key to your room, and it's also basically like a credit card that you use on board. So you pretty much need it. That's the only thing you need, really, besides your camera, if you want to take photos and stuff like that. But that's the only thing you need. So if ladies are wearing a dress that don't have a pocket or anything like that, it's handy to have the lanyard so you can carry it around at all times, because that's all you need when you're on board.
Exactly. So they are like drink package. On a 3-day cruise, it will be a soft drink package as well as the refreshment package, which include bottled water. You are not allowed to actually bring any bottled water up, but you can bring some cans. I think it's 12 cans in your hand luggage. And you are also allowed to bring a cup, like a water bottle, but that's empty, onto your cruise as well. So that one, you can definitely do that. But yes, for more detail, feel free to contact me or Kylie there. We'll be more than happy to explain it to you and share it with you.
To buy the drinks on board, it's not that expensive anyway.
Yes,
it's like
it's
pretty
actually
much
cheaper.
what you'd pay in like a pub or whatever. Like a cocktail's like under $20.
Yes, we pay
Wine
about
probably
10.
around. Yeah, it's not
10,
expensive.
14 to 17 max. So that's a pretty good deal
it's
for a
reasonably
cocktail.
priced, like, because sometimes you expect places like that to have inflated
$20, $30 now.
They're not that expensive. So it's like for carrying 12 packs of 12 cans on board, you're probably better off just spending the extra dollar or whatever it is and getting them on board. Save your back.
Yeah, that's true, because that is actually only allowed on hand luggage.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Good, good, good. All right, that's about it for today. Thank you so much, Kylie, for sharing with us.
All right.
And for all of us,
I'll give you my email address if anyone wants to contact me.
It's already. I'll put it
there.
into the show note as well.
Good.
We're sharing this to everywhere. I don't know if it went on live, but if not, that's fine. We'll actually have this as a recording as well.
Sounds good. Thank you, Martha.
Thank you so much again. And everyone, I look forward to getting your inquiry to the cruise. See you then.
Yeah, exciting.